Okay, good afternoon. My name is Stephanie Lopez, and I'm going to explain a little bit about my lesson plan. And my topic of my lesson plan is Amazing Plan. Amazing Plan is for 7th grade, and the level is intermediate students. And my lesson plan is for 35 minutes. And my objective, general objective in my lesson plan is students will be able to identify the parts of the plans through the activities. And the vocabulary that I introduce in this lesson plan is the absorb, pollen, release, rot, oxygen, pollination, reproduce, and stir. And my schemata for this lesson plan is science, and for the subjects science. Okay, I'm going to talk about my warm up. And the warm up, I used the picture show. The teacher shows a picture about plants and makes a question. I reproduce this picture because I use virtual resources. And then the teacher use brainstorm because the students are going to produce a brainstorm and explore the picture that the teacher shows before. The teacher is going to ask to the students, what you can see in the picture? Do you like the picture? What do you think the story for today is about? And what is your favorite color in plants? In this activity, the teacher wants the students get a brainstorm and to produce some ideas and analyze the questions in order to give the input of to the class. In this case, the plant about plants, right? And my objective is that the students will be able to describe a picture using different adjectives. The students are going to use the adjectives to answer the question by the teachers. And the skill is speaking. And in pre-reading, the teacher asks the students, how do you think insects, birds, and other animals help plants? Because the students before watch a picture and where appear birds and insects into the flowers, and how they think about it, that it affects the plants or help the plants. And teacher gives some examples like bees produces the honey, but they need the pollen of the plants to create it. So the students give more example like this example. And then the teacher introduced the new vocabulary and explained the meaning of each one. As I said before, absorb, pollen, release, rot, oxygen, pollination, reproduce, and stir. And the teacher gives an examples about the flowers, the parts of the flowers, and where it parts of the vocabulary is in the flower or in the plant in this case. Okay, in the while reading, the students read the story about the amazing plants, and I reproduced here the the reading because it's also in in virtual way. So students comment some facts about the plants because in the reading is you can see there are some facts that the plants have. For example, the circle of the plants and how it helps to the environment and also the other living things. And students complete a worksheet about plants using the new vocabulary. I create the worksheet. Okay, I have it in virtual way, but I create in a physical way where the students have to write because the paragraph says the roots of a plant absorb or take in water from the ground. The stems hold up the plant. The leaves absorb sunlight and release or give off oxygen, an important gas. So this is the paragraph below to the plant, and the students are going to complete like this according to the paragraph. And also the teacher, before they are going to explain about it, about the stem, about the leaf, about the rod. So for this reason, in this part, the students have to know where they write each part according to the paragraph below to the plant. And then when finished that teacher discuss the worksheet, discuss the order of the answer about the students, and then teacher explain the parts of the plants and give some examples about the plant. And then the students have to draw different types of plants and they identify the parts of them like this. Students have to write their favorite plant and then to give the teacher the parts of the plant. Okay, they have to answer as the example that had before. Like this. Okay, then they can color it. Okay, the flower, the plant with their favorite color, and they write the name and the date for the date, and it's like this. To have to brief feedback about the parts of the plants, right? And also in this statement, the student will be able to identify correctly the parts of the plants, right? In the post reading, teacher makes a feedback about the vocabulary in pre-reading using a picture of plant, and the students identify the parts. So they mention, okay, again they repeat the pronunciation of each part of the plants, and the teacher shows again the picture of the plant, okay, and the students are going to identify each part. As an example, here the students finish the worksheet, but it is the same picture, and the teacher is going to delete those parts, okay, and then the students are going to, okay, to put in order those parts of the plants. Okay, the teacher first delete it, and then the students are going to put in order each part of the plants, right? And then students retell and comment what they learn about plants, how the diagrams showed by the teacher help understand the content. The diagram is this, and the other ones are in the reading the story, and how it helped them to understand the content, because it is helpful as a teacher to show it, because the students can understand more easily that is the content that we are going to use. And in the objective of post reading is the students will be able to distinguish the parts of the plants correctly with a guide of the teacher, and the skill is speaking. As I said before, and during the lesson, I'm going to use virtual resources, because my class is planned by a virtual class. And also, when I said the students are going to draw, it is they can use the draw in their houses, working in their houses, in their home, okay, and they are going to work in their notebook probably, or in other piece of paper that they can use. Okay, and I hope that you understand my lesson plan, and I hope that you enjoy it. Thank you so much for your attention.